Hello and welcome, this is Roy at Ninja's90, and today I will be reviewing the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Kabal figure. And he comes with his own pair of hook swords, because apparently he likes to play hooky, and yeah, I'll be getting into that in this video, but anyway, this is a really cool figure, and I got some things to say about him, so let's get on with this review. And now, here we have the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Kabal figure right here before us in all of his, well, hook blader glory, I guess. As you can see, this is a well-sculpted, well-detailed figure. Sculpted by, well, Todd McFarlane, of course. As you can see, this is based on Kabal's basic outfit from the Mortal Kombat 11 game, of course. The only inaccuracy I noticed with this figure would be this respirator piece in the back. I've looked on the Mortal Kombat 11 game in the character customization option with Kabal, and for some reason I looked all over up and down his customization option menu with the gear pieces I have unlocked and the gear pieces I haven't unlocked yet, and on all three different versions, that being PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox, because yes, I do have Mortal Kombat 11 on all three platforms, because yeah, I'm that type of person. But anyway, yeah, there's no gear piece in the game that exactly matches this, so that's the only one inaccuracy I would say with this figure. But other than that, I would say like everything else is like spot on accurate to how he appears in Mortal Kombat 11, which is pretty good. I really like this figure. I don't regret buying him. Got him on sale, matter of fact, from BigBetToyStore.com, so you can get these on a big discount now on clearance. So yeah, if you want to get some really cool Mortal Kombat figures, especially from Mortal Kombat 11 that you don't yet have, for like super cheap, for like dirt cheap, the link will be in the description, so definitely go check them out while supplies last, because I don't know how long that sale is going to be going on for. And there is also some other pretty cool action figures they have on sale from other franchises as well, that I'll definitely be looking into. But anyway, taking a closer look at this figure, as you can see, I really think Tom McFarlane done a really nice job on Kabal's mask from Mortal Kombat 11 right there. Looking really nice. Like all the finer details in the mask. I like how he has like these big shiny crimson red eye slits there in his visors. Looking really cool. Like it. And also you can see his skin is kind of sort of like this charred, like gray colorization, because Kabal's apparently is a burn victim. In the I would say maybe most likely like the newer Mortal Kombat timeline, like from like Mortal Kombat 9, from like that cutscene where like he got in that scrap with Kintaro, and remember when Kintaro burned him? And yeah, when he was with Stryker, and then like Kano like kind of like reconstructed him and everything. So yeah, I'm kind of talking about that. But anyway, we can see how he's wearing like this sort of like armored chest plate under his vest right there. So that is pretty cool. Also, we see the hoses, like the tubes, like for his like respirator, going like from the top of his mask there to the back of the respirator right there. That's for like his breathing. Because like Kabal's kind of almost like the way like he's like has like this breathing like apparatus, like this breathing mask on his face because he's like a burn victim. To me, it's kind of like similar to like Darth Vader, kind of like that. Remember like when he had like Anakin and Obi-Wan had that big lightsaber duel on Mustafar, and well, it didn't end so well for Anakin. Yeah, it's kind of like that with Kabal, because if like you look at like the original like Kabal mask, it does look like kind of like the bits, like some of like the bits and pieces of like the Darth Vader face mask, if you really look at that. But anyway, taking a closer look at this figure, as you can see, he has like these sharp like bladed spikes on his gloves right there, like these like armored bladed spikes on his gloves, and we do see like some armor plating on the top of his gloves as well. So if I can bring that closer so we can see that armored plating as well as on the other glove right there. And we also see that same like bladed spiked armor plating on his knees as well. So we do have that, and of course like we have like he's wearing like this ripped up like sort of like coat vest, as you can see, on the top, like on the top of his like like over his like shoulders. And he also has like the other half of it like wearing it around his waist like a belt with like a skirt sort of. And of course we can see he's wearing like some dark khaki like cargos, I would say. But anyway, he's also wearing some like leather boots as well. But anyway, he does, as far as accessories, he comes with his hook swords, because like I said, Kabal, just like Movado, likes to play hooky. But yeah, Kabal came before Movado, because Movado, he didn't come to like Mortal Kombat 5, which is Deadly Alliance. So yeah, we have Kabal's hook swords, and yeah, it's because he likes to play hooky, and the only things I can think of that rhyme with hooky is cookie and a Wookie. And no, this video is not about sweets, nor is it about Chewbacca. So anyway, about that, as far as articulation goes, the head can look up like a little bit, not a whole lot at all. We can look down about that much. We can look right, we can look left, and I believe, yes, we can do a full-on 360 cranium revolvus both ways. We do have a hinge at the shoulders, so we can bring those shoulders all the way up in a T-pose, like so. And we can bring them back down as well. And we can swivel those shoulders all the way around. A full 360 on a swivel joint, of course, a little hindered by the top of his shoulder jacket, I guess that's what you call it. And also we do have a bicep swivel, so we can swivel those biceps all the way around a full 360, like so. As you can see, we have a double joint at the elbow, so we could bend those elbows all the way back like so. As you are witnessing, we could bring those hook swords together like that on the back of his head and bring them forward again. Also, we do have a hinge at the wrist, so we can, oh boy, bend those wrists. It'd be easier to just take that out. So we can bend those wrists forward and back and rotate all the way around a full 360. So let me put his hook sword back. And we can do the same thing with the other side. And as you can see, and yeah, do be careful, because yeah, it's a little spiky blades are kind of digging into my skin there, as you can see. Alrighty. You know, so we do have good articulation at the waist, so the torso can, oh wow, we can rock side to side a little bit. We can lean back about that much. As forward about that much. And we can do, no, we can't. I thought we could, but yeah, if you do try to turn this figure all the way around, while you try to turn the waist to full 360, you're going to end up breaking it. Because, yeah, you have the respirator tubes right there going around the back. And, yeah, turning this figure a full 360 at the torso, well, between the waist and the torso, and technically not a good idea. So yeah, we're not gonna try that. Anyway, taking him off of his stand, we do have really good leg articulation though, so legs can split out about that much, so we can get about that much of a split. A little hindered right there by his jacket skirt, or whatever you want to call it, his ripped up jacket skirt, I guess. And bring his legs back in. We can kick forward about that much, back down. Same is true with the other leg. Same thing, a little hindered by the skirt there, and back down. We do have a double joint at the knees, so we can do the knees all the way back like so, and then forward again, like so. And also, we do have a knee rotation, so we can swivel those knees all the way around a full 360, like so. As you can see, the other knee is a little, while the other leg is a little tight with that knee rotation. And of course, we do have hinges at the ankles, so we can point those feet forward like so, and back like so, and we can rotate all the way around a full 360. Same is true with the other foot, so point that forward, rotate that all the way around, and forward again. We do have hinges at the toes, so you could point those toesy woesies up like so, and then down, then back down straight. And that pretty much concludes it for articulation with this figure. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up for this review. If I have to give this figure a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability, I have to give this figure a full-on honest 8 out of 10. Because why? Although it's not 100% accurate, and I do think, like I said, waist articulation is a bit stiff, but that's because of the respirator tube, so I do have to give it some leeway there. But 8 out of 10 is still a pretty good score. It's not an exact solid A plus, but at least it's like between like an A or an A minus. So it's still a good, highly recommended figure regardless. And like I said, you could pick this one up from Big Bad Toy Store right now for dirt cheap. Highly recommend it. If you don't already have this one, definitely feel free to add them to your collection, because you can get them for a dirt cheap price right now. And if you want to get like the yellow orange like bloody variant, there is that one. That one's even cheaper than this one, but I grabbed this one because I prefer this one, like his basic look. But anyway, yeah, that pretty much concludes it for this review. So as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. Your viewership is much appreciated. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, because that really helps me out, because I am, like I said, working really hard to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers, and get my my viewer count up, like you know, the whole like analytics thing. So hopefully we can get some revenue flowing to this channel, so that way, you know, I could do more cool stuff on this channel. That would help out the both of us. But anyway, as always, love you all. Stay safe. God bless. Stay positive. Stay powered up. And peace out.